So, my name is Jonathan Tanner. I play Chet, one of the Socs in the Outsiders National Tour, and I am so excited to take you along with me today as I show you a little bit of my day-to-day, rehearsal in a little bit, and then eventually the show later tonight. So excited and can't wait.
But down in Jamaica, we give it to you hot like a sauna. Well, on the way, the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm.
So my training started with me playing piano and violin from a young age. I still do today. I also was a competitive ballroom dancer for 15 years with my sister Anna. I also trained in other styles such as hip hop, ballet, jazz, lyrical tap. I really didn't get into musical theater until like my senior year of high school. But I loved it so much I decided to pursue it in college. I studied musical theater at BYU, Brigham Young University in Utah. Go Cougs. But yeah, one thing I love about this cast is that we have a blend of people, whether they went to college or they just started performing right out of high school. We have people who went to like Pace, NYU, Texas State, Michigan. But we also have other people who just like started performing professionally right out of high school. So that's the one thing I love, is that it really is up to you and your path is your own. So it's like be true to yourself. I have with me here Jackson, who plays Paul, and understudies Soda and Daryl.
What's up, guys?
He's going to talk to you about the rain a little bit.
Okay, a lot of questions about the rain. Quick summary of how the rain works. We have a huge rain bar that goes to the center of the stage, way up above. And what it does is we have a big vat off stage that pumps up 40 gallons of water every show, every rumble, and it splashes down. They set it so that there's a really wide spray so that every part of the stage gets wet. And underneath the gravel is this mesh material, and the rain sinks down through the mesh into these big slats that we take out at the end of the show and dump out. And that's how the rain works. And then every night they pull up a bunch of, you might see it if you come see it. There's huge fans all over the stage to dry out the rain every night, so we're not sliding around everywhere.
Awesome. Thank you. Hey y'all, we just finished rehearsal, so now we have a short dinner break, and I thought I would try and answer a couple questions. There have been so many wonderful questions that have been sent, and I'm going to try and answer a lot of them later at the show when I have more of the cast with me. In terms of our travel days, those can kind of vary depending on the week. As you may know, our travel days are also our equity day off. So some weeks, we call them golden days. We'll be in a city for multiple weeks where we have an actual day off and we can kind of do whatever we need to / want to. Some weeks we travel by bus, whether it's like a 1 to 4 hour bus ride. But the majority of the time on our travel days, we fly to our destinations. So my audition process was a little long, but it was also super fun. I initially got invited by my agent to audition for the show last April. And so I showed up, there was about 50 to 100 different guys in the room, and I actually got dismissed after the first round. I didn't hear anything for about 7 weeks, but then I went in for a different show that had the same casting company, and they pulled me aside and they were like, hey, we have a great show that we want you to be seen for. And funny enough, the next day I got an invite to audition for The Outsiders again. And so after that, I got put through about 4 or 5 different rounds where I had to learn material from the show in terms of singing material, dancing material, partnering, fighting. I even had an interview with the director, Danya Taymor, Icon, where there was also like all kinds of producers and choreographers, music directors, all kinds of creatives in the room. And mind you, I was also flying back and forth from New York for all of these different auditions, while I was also in a show in American Paris in Utah. So it was a little stressful because I was trying to star in this show back in Utah while also auditioning and flying back about every 3 or 4 days to New York. But in the end, it paid off. Very grateful to be here. This show would not be possible without our wonderful wardrobe department. We have Ms. Meredith.
Hi.
And Senor Ryan. And as we run over to the wig department, we will say hello to our wonderful wig dressers. And we have Jasper, who does my lovely wig every single night. And we have our 2 locals. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Without whom we would not have a successful show. So shout out to our wardrobe and wig. I am joined here by Giuseppe, who is one of our dance captains and our assistant fight captain.
Howdy.
Giuseppe, what do you enjoy about being one of our captains for the show?
Being one of the captains is very special. For one, we get to live on the greaser side and the social side, so we get to really kind of understand that full understanding of the choreography and how that lives. The greasers are a lot more, down in the dirt, and the socials are a lot more up. And so that is fun, as well as running rehearsals and getting to, give notes to this one.
Yep.
Fun stuff.
Always a good time. And a short little Dante cameo.
Got my meal prep.
If I were a mermaid, my tail would be Steve colored, and my power would be the power of friendship.
Hi friends, what is your favorite backstage activity?
Okay, I have two. My first favorite is my little word search book. I try to do one every show. I used to be really slow, but now I'm really fast at them. Or making TikToks.
Amen.
Mine is playing ranked chess online and crashing out to my friends when I lose or blunder a queen.
But he's very fierce.
He's actually
I try my best.
He's very fierce at chess.
Try my best.
Thank you, y'all.
Hi, I'm Chet.
Hi, I'm Cherry.
Stay gold! Thanks again for joining me today. I hope you guys had fun. I'm so sorry I didn't get to everyone's questions, but if you have any other questions you want to ask or just want to follow my day-to-day, feel free to follow my personal account. But I hope you have a great night and stay gold.